Strong hand grip on a handgun. When we're gripping a handgun, we are going to get the meaty portion, that little bumpy spot, that mound right there, of my J hook, so that webbing, nice and tight up underneath the beaver tail, just like this. There's no gap, which will make it more difficult to manage recoil if there is. Now, notice how my wrist and the gun are both in total alignment. It's nice and straight. So when I'm fully aimed out, when I have proper meaty portion of my J hook up underneath that beaver tail, this is what my arm is going to be looking like, which means that as I absorb the recoil, it's much easier. Trigger finger. That's why we teach the first segment of the index finger, because most people's trigger fingers are going to land in natural alignment with the top segment of the index finger when their meaty portion of their J hook is nice and tight up underneath the beaver tail. Now, when people have too much trigger, like way too much trigger, like a stupid amount, notice now what that does to my wrist related to the gun. Makes it crazy more difficult to actually manage that recoil. If I have too little trigger finger, again, notice what it does to my wrist and the gun versus. So you want to make sure, and each gun's going to be a little bit different, but you really want to just make sure more than anything that you have all of this lined up. The beaver tail, the meaty portion of your J hook, your wrist, down to your elbow, shoulder, etc. Then you could worry about karate chop, crack that walnut. And you get a solid grip to manage the recoil on your gun. But if you really want to manage the recoil best, just get a heavy metal gun with a compensator built into it, and that'll be a good gun to manage recoil with.